Alright, here we go. Alright. Am I live? Let's find out here. Holy shit, I'm alive. I'm alive? Yeah, I'm live. Alright. Audio's good. Hello, everybody. It's been a fucking minute. Alright. Let's see what. I haven't played the game and posted it or streamed on my channel in a while. So this is going to be pretty interesting. A couple things are boosted. For example, the rate of XP, and fortitude, along with some other things. Slight buff, not too much. I think it's 4 times normal rate, or 5 maybe. Not too sure. But I'm not going to make myself too overpowered here. I'm still going to follow the basic rules of the game. You know, you just play it out and survive. Now, my goal here is to go ahead and make a base in the North Zone. Now, when I first played this game, I didn't play it alone. I played it with my good friend and practically brother at this point, Warfighter 69er. Yeah, sex joke. Anyway, no. That was fucking stupid. My plan was to make a house up there, and that is one of the first things we did towards our first playthrough, towards the end of our first playthrough. Now, when we first started playing this game, fun little story here. We didn't know there was bosses. In fact, when this game came out, I don't think bosses even existed, because we played it day one, or a little bit after it came out on console, and it was a bag of shit. But it was an awesome bag of shit because it had potential. And in order to get like an online game, like in order for somebody to host it and for you to join them, there was like a secret way to like get invites to work, because invites wouldn't properly work when this game first came out. It was awful because you had this little like technique, and then once you had the technique down, you were golden and you didn't have to worry about anything. Well, after we figured out what we needed to do, a couple YouTube videos and stuff like that, we started playing together. Now, the kicking you out randomly still exists, but it's not as bad as it used to be, because when it first happened, when it was a major problem, it took them a while to fix it, and because it was happening to everybody. You know, you can really do much of anything. Every about 10 to 30 minutes, you'd get kicked out, and it would suck for everyone. But we played it for a while, and eventually got to a point where we had become so adapted to playing it, we moved up to the North Zone. And at this point, we've been playing so long, we had figured out how to get electricity, and this took a while to learn, because not everything I'm talking about came from just the first update of the game. You know, the first playthrough, our very first map was on the island, of course. When we did that, we had dreams of making a sustainable area up in North Zone. Well, after a while, we did that. When we did that, this might not have been the first playthrough, but it was one of them. One of the times we went up there, made a house. We had raptors and a couple wolves. Now, where we built our house, it was a nice location. The only problem with it is there was a wolf spawn, and every time you'd go out of the area, packs and packs of wolves would spawn. Not all at once, but we'd have a pack of wolves that we'd always have to come back and fight off to get to our house. And one day, a couple packs spawned at the same time. And at the time, there was no such thing as a pack boost or a pack leader. It was just all like level 80 to 120, 140, big, powerful opponents. And we had to fight them off, and it actually got out of hand to a point where we had to install turrets on 4 corners of the house. And it actually got so bad to where we couldn't actually go out and get enough metal for the bullets. I think that's why we left, or we just got tired of dealing with them. But it got to a point where we just left. And when we left, we didn't really go back, not for a long time. But when we did, we had much more stuff, much more. I think we had like level 200 some raptor. I think there was a level cap back then. I can't remember, because if there was, I don't think we ever hit it. But we had, powerful armor. We had flak. We had all this stuff. And at the time, I don't think riot armor was in the game, or if it always was, we didn't know about it then. But we had flak, and it wasn't ascendant or ramshackle. It was just flak, and that was our best armor. And at the time, it was our best armor, and we just buffed our fortitude and had torches, so we didn't need fur armor. And when we did get fur armor on, we didn't have as much protection, like against damage, but we had protection against everything else, environmentally. But it was a fun first playthrough, and after probably 10 minutes of sitting here talking about the first playthrough, just bits and pieces of it, I want to build a base up there, but I'm gonna need dinos. Obviously I can do that a bit easier since things are boosted, but because of that, I put it on maximum difficulty, which for me, I'm not saying I'm super good at the game. There's stuff I'm still learning, but because I've been playing this game so long, for me it's easier to get stuff like that. And for people that play games with me or have watched me play Ark, or any game for that matter, I like to build a house first. If there's like one thing we're doing, like always our end goal, no matter what group I'm playing with, it's usually the one, but whatever group I'm playing with, the end goal is to get to the north, set up a base, and just live there throughout, because that's kind of like the ultimate experience. You don't want to go to Carnal Island, because if you build a house there and you build it on one side and then you build one on the other side, then nothing spawns. There's like this small pocket where they do spawn, but nothing spawns, so it's no fun. But since I haven't played the center in a while, and my goal is to build a house up there, so why not? But in order to do that, I need some good dinos, because if I come across the Giga or U-Tyrannus, I'm gonna have troubles, even knowing I have boosted stats, because it's on maximum difficulty. First comment. Sup, Evie? Let's see. Go ahead. I don't really like to boost my crafting skill, but if you're running from like a massive predator and you need to make arrows, it's helpful. So I tend to do that sometimes. Where's that dodo at? I need to go ahead and kill it. Damn things in the bushes. I'll just go ahead and get one of these guys. Alright. Now the comments. Oh, it's not hardcore mode. No. It's just on maximum difficulty. I love playing hardcore mode because it keeps you on your toes and it makes you think about making dumb decisions, like jumping off a mountain. It really, because like there's some hills you have your dinos, and then if they fall like 10 feet, depending on how big they are, like a T-Rex, you fall off like a 10-foot drop, they lose like 30k health sometimes, and it's ridiculous. And if they die, if like they hit this small ledge, and they die, then you die. But there's this trick where before you hit the ground on your dino, so they don't take damage, you press triangle or Y, I think it is on Xbox, whatever the top button is. You hit that, you hit triangle, for me it's triangle, you hit that and you jump off of it. And when you are not riding your dino, they can't take fall damage. So if you just tamed a Giga on the side of a mountain and you're on a bird and it falls off the mountain, it won't take any fall damage. So, but you know, it's a nice little trick. So, but no, a long and stupid way to answer it with a little fun fact there. Yeah, no, I'm not playing hardcore. That was the long answer. I don't know what a short answer is. If I gave you a short answer, I'd probably have to compensate for something like a stupid joke. Let's see. I'll make a water skin for the hell of it. I never really make these because I usually advance far enough pretty quickly, or I'm always close to a water source. So at the time, it really doesn't make sense for me to have one. Something like a turtle right here wouldn't be bad for me. It's level 90. So I'm definitely going to want narco arrows. There's some of my stupid jokes are the best. I mean, I hate those guys because they mug me. I hate muggers in this one. I'm gonna go ahead and make a club. I would beat them with my fist, but that does more damage to them, and with my damage being really high, 310, I'd probably kill them before I knock them unconscious. And with these guys, these are really good. Ooh, they're mate boosted. Even knowing they are low level, oh, that fucked up the, that's gonna mess up the taming effectiveness, so. Oh, that's more than 130. Alright. How did you miss that? I'm right in front of you. Okay, there we go. Yeah, even knowing I'm gonna have to kill that guy. Oh, I only stole my stims. Okay, he's unconscious. Alright, so you eat meat, so I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, taming is boosted a little bit because some of the higher dinos are a pain. I might change that here in a little bit because it's kind of necessary to have it at times 8, I think I have it. So it's like one thing, so I think I might just change that to like times 2. So, go ahead. But yeah, no, Dillos, if you can acquire them, they are pretty damn good for the beginning. Go ahead, assassinate that one. Didn't need to pull that out. But kill it, get the food. I know they can't fly, but if I stand next to him, when he comes and swoops down again, they will kill him instantly. These guys, I don't really worry about movement speed or anything. It's mostly just health and weight, because sometimes I'll need them to move things building the building later in game. Because 9 times out of 10, my starter dinos, I take immense care for. Oh wow, he just doesn't care about me at all anymore. Alright. It's fine. Not like I wanted to be loved, even if it was abusive. Oh, I will be drinking and eating during this stream. If you don't like it, you can promptly leave. If you're just gonna bitch about it in the comments. Because I am a human, I need to eat. I am not like Mark Zuckerberg. I don't need fucking WD-40 or whatever the hell he needs to live. Bastard doesn't know how to drink water right. You know, there's this huge fucking news report. I can't remember how long ago it was, or it's old. It was about Nestle not thinking water was a basic human right or need. And I saw this meme a while ago, like not a while ago, it's like yesterday, and it was talking about how Nestle makes chocolate milk. You know, that's what they're best known for, and their Crunch bars. Fuck, I grew up on those. But it was talking about how they would, like, I think they bought like a water company or something, but the joke was buy the water, sell it to like sell it to Flint, and then have, oh fuck, I can't remember the joke. I mean, we do need I can't tell if you're being sarcastic because it's a text, you know, but I'm pretty sure it's a joke, your comment. So, but yeah, no, we don't really, let's see, how do I explain this? We need water, but at the same time, they're a substitute. Like, people think that vegans, like hardcore, like I eat grass every fucking day vegans, yeah, I thought so. I thought it was sarcasm. They think that they, you know, have a shorter lifespan, and this is not true. Sometimes they can live longer, and people are like, well, how do you get protein? Well, fun fact, peas. Peas have protein. They have protein in them. And so if you have like a bowl of peas, like 8 ounces of peas, don't quote me on this. I did not research this. This is just how I think it is. I didn't do the math. So anything I say, take with a grain of fucking salt. Or an entire bucket of it. I don't care. But I think for like every 10 peas, like half a gram of protein. That's what would make sense to me in my mind. I don't know. I'm not that fucking smart. I mean, but it is what it is. Where are they at? Oh, I don't have them on follow. I kind of forgot that. Started walking away and forgot, I kind of need to whistle at them. Unless they got stuck on a rock. No, I just walked out of range. Alright. Crisis averted. Just eat a bunch of these and head on my way. I want to make a raft real quick because I think I'm high enough level for that. Before anyone asks, or I doubt anyone really gives a shit, I like to get the sloped walls. Excuse me. Because sometimes they really look nice. And I can't remember the glitch, but you can actually double or sometimes triple walls, I think. So let's say I'm in the north zone, I can actually double my insulation. But most of the time when I go up to the north, I like to make it out of stone because it keeps you nice and insulated. Fun fact, no matter the size of the building, or how long it is, like length, no matter how long or tall it is, thatch, stone, wood, and metal, I think as long with tech, they all have the same heat rating. But thermal, hypothermal, I think is when, oh fuck, what's up? Let's see. Yeah, thermal insulation is warm, so how warm you are, and then yeah, because when you're freezing, you call it hypothermia, and that's cold. But yeah, they all have the same heat rating. Because I did a little experiment a while back. Things might have changed. This was like 3 months ago, and there's been a few odds and ends updates of fuck, what was I saying? I literally just forgot mid-sentence. Well, oh, insulation tests. I did a test. Okay, 3 guns, good enough. I did a insulation test in the north zone, and every time I stepped in the little, one by one, it was one platform, 3 walls and a door, all made out of the same material, out of, each and every time the building was remade. It was it was a series of buildings. Let me start over. It was a series of buildings. One platform, walls all around it, one roof, door, frame, and a door. Alright. So I started with thatch, made wood, then I made stone, then I made metal, and then I did tech. And when I did that, I found out they all had the same insulation rating. I made a video on it, and I think I was going to post it, but I lost it on one of my hard drives. Because when I record videos, I don't just upload it straight from my PlayStation. I edit, I record it on PlayStation, I edit the videos on PlayStation, but I download it from my storage from Share Factory or my capture gallery, whatever you really want to say, and I put it over onto my I'm actually on an island. I didn't realize that. But I put it onto a hard drive, and then I hook it up to my laptop, and then if I want to do anything else to that, it's a fucking raptor, damn it. Shed some weight. And book it, because there's plenty of them, and I don't have the tools or the speed to do it right now. Right now I'm kind of like, how do you say, nerfing myself doing this. I think they're actually in pursuit. Once again, I forgot my dillos. They will actually help me out in the long run. So actually going back for them is smart. I don't know where they're at. It looks like I do kind of have to worry about their speed. Oh, they're gonna come after me. They are... Okay, I'm quicker than these ones at least. That's good to know. I keep forgetting about my dillos, so... But no, because of their damage, let me check the dillos damage, because I think it was like 5,000. I'm gonna want to change that. How much they're amplified. Because I don't want to have a T-Rex that can like two-shot a Giga. So let me find them, and guess we'll figure that out. Wow, I made it this far. Alright, they added this recently for, oh wow. Wait, what? Track. This way. Oh! That's a thing. They've been dying. I'll just eat these and run. I saw they had really low health. That's not good. Oh, they've been drowning. I think. No? Okay. I'm gonna get attacked here, but it's gonna die. Okay. Die. More. Okay. Attack your target. Neutral. I want them on neutral. Okay. They do have, yeah, 6100, and you're just gonna be lower because you're low level, but it's still high as hell. Go ahead and exit to menu. I'm gonna fix that. I don't think it's gonna fix their overall stats. I think they stay the same. I can't remember exactly, but I am gonna fix it either way. If it doesn't fix their damage by like a considerable amount, because if it does fix it and it's like 200%, I'm not going to worry about it. But if it doesn't fix it and they still have thousands upon thousands of damage, I'm going to fix it. Stuff like this, when they level up, that's fine. Tame dinos add per level. Food, water, they don't, that's not a problem. What is stats per level? Okay, so dino stats per level, health, and that's boosted, that's okay. I'm actually gonna bump that down to 2, because you know, the higher you go in levels, like if you tame a 1 to 40, it gets kind of ridiculous. Weight, bump that down to 4. Speed, it does get insane after a while, but tame dinos stats per level, so it must be, yeah, this is when you tame them up, this is what it multiplies it by, but 100 times, okay, it kind of makes sense. So I'll just do 2 for most of these. Stuff like this, the torpor, a lot of people don't know this, but the more you level up a dino and yourself, the higher your torpor, well, just dinos, the higher your torpor is. But for like your character, the higher you level up your fortitude, the more damage resistance you have. Doesn't increase your resistance by much, but if you do go crazy with it and you do stuff like let's say you get shot by a tranq arrow right in the head. You know, it doesn't kill you, but your torpidity rises, it skyrockets through the roof. If you have a torpidity, if you get shot in the head with it and a narco arrow, and your fortitude is up to, let's say, 40, you have a higher chance of not getting knocked out than you do somebody that has a fortitude of 12. That, and you have more insulation. Fortitude is kind of like how well you're built. your resistance. That's what I was trying to think of. How well you're built. Jesus. Alright. Potato graphics to start off. What did it do to you guys? Alright. It's lower. Let me... let me tame one. Put you guys on passive. Let me tame another one and see what its stats are. I forgot to change another stat. Oh well. That's those guys hissing. Let me tame another Dillo. And, here we go. Okay, yeah, I could use a little bit of help here. Eat all of this. Okay, come on, Dillo. This is a medium island, and there's a Spino. I was actually just about to talk about how on the send them to their death. If they die, they die, because I cannot outrun him. But they will probably kill him. Between the trikes and yeah, all of that, yeah. Do you see how broken those Dillos are? They just wrecked house. They just killed a Spino. It may have been a low level, but they killed the Spino. Okay. Okay. I want to knock you out quickly. Okay. Alright. Damage, 195. Let's see what you are when you wake up. Okay. Alright, that didn't fix it. Anything referring to dino damage or health, anything dino related, I am wiping clean and putting it down to 2. Because even at that level, it still shouldn't be, 2000. That is, even knowing it's a level 130, or it was, before. Let's see. I need to fix the taming while I'm here. Okay. So, I'm gonna just do that. Because yeah, oxygen. Just fix it. Weight is very useful, but that just means when I'm fixing this, I'll have to go for higher level dinos. Yeah, stuff like this. So if I delete all, yeah, I thought so. I know I said I'd put them all to 1, but yeah, ignore this little bit. If you are watching this after I'm done streaming, what I'm gonna want you to do is this probably right after this. It should be perfectly fine. If not, don't really worry about it. Tame dino. Damage still, that's 2 times. Wait, multiplier that changes the amount of melee damage they're tamed as percentage, depending on the taming effectiveness. Alright, it's 2 times. Taming speed, taming. Baby mature speed, holy crap. Egg hatch it's almost instant. Where's the... is that the bottom? Oh shit, I can make events! In single player? It's awesome. Difficulty, can I actually make this higher? Oh yeah. Taming speed, 8. Knock that down to 2 times. What, 3, okay. That way it doesn't take like 3 days to tame a level 140 Rex. I get down to 1. It's insane. Dino count. I cannot boost it more than it already is. I did put on maximum difficulty, didn't I? I did not. I did. Okay, I'm crazy. Forces the max level of a dino to be 150 regardless of map. And that kind of like negates this. Difficulty level affects the level of creatures in the world. So, we'll turn maximum difficulty off? Actually, no, leave it on. Because that means it negates this. For the most part, it negates the dino part of it. And that should be the end of all I need. Yeah, that should be everything, actually. Excuse me, sorry about that. Shit. Oh, I forgot to mention, since the last time you guys saw me, I had a kid. So, surprise. Not a lot of people are really gonna give a shit. But it's a big thing in my life. She was born last month. And, makes me pretty happy. Alright, what's your, what are you looking at? It's still in the thousands. Might just have to send you guys to your death. Because that's... all of you follow me. I think I'll just leave them out in the wilderness to starve, because at this point they're it's kind of cheating to have them. I exist. You all heard my call. Alright, you know what? You all get to die. Stay there. Alright. I'm gonna keep running. I want to go that way because I want to reach mainland. There's this spot in the redwoods that I want to go to, because it is part of the redwoods and it is not part of the redwoods. So in order for me to do that, I'll make 100 arrows, hide armor later on. Right now I want to get my boat situated. To me, a boat is very important. Very, very important actually, because 9 times out of 10, I need a boat, for certain things. If I don't have a boat, then that kind of screws me up for some things. So like, when I make a boat, 9 times out of 10, I make one boat. And when I make one boat, I make that a good boat. And when I make a good boat, I make it a better boat. And a good boat is a transportation boat, for me, or my crew. And that would be like, like transportation for materials, housing for me or my crew and me. But a better boat is transportation for all of the previous stuff and dinos. Anything up to as big as a Carno. And a great boat is things that can do all of the previous things listed and take care of something. Only one of them, unfortunately, something as big as a Rex. Anything beyond that, it just has to be a clean slate and to carry anything bigger than just a Rex. Other than that, I genuinely, either way, one of those two words. I just put everything on one boat because it makes it pretty universal, and it also makes it pretty important. Options, hide the sail. For now, the boat isn't going to be too big. I do want to make it out of wood though, a decent material, and it's not too much of a hassle to get. That, it's not like thatch to where the more of the material I make, the heavier it is. That's what thatch does. The more thatch you have, like the more thatch buildings, the heavier your character gets. Unlike wood or stone or metal even, if you make a wood foundation, you don't actually gain any weight, you actually lose it. When you make a thatch foundation, you actually gain weight. So I'll actually make an example of that. My weight right now is 397, alright. So I'm going to make a thatch foundation. Alright, it's 393. Alright, now it's 399. Alright, now that it's 399, that is the new base. 399 pounds. Alright. Alright, I lost weight. 359. And I add just a little bit back. But I don't gain as much weight. In fact, I lost weight doing that. So that is why, see, that weighs 6 pounds, and this weighs 4 pounds. It's stronger and better. That's why, for the most part, I go straight for wood. Let's see. Yeah, I needed 3 of those. I'm gonna need more wood, but I'm gonna place down the foundations. I'm going to stick them out as far as I can. This is the first time I would be building it like this, actually. I'm actually gonna, I'm gonna do a test here because I want to see if there is a way. Nope. Nope. Right there. That is the farthest it goes. And with that being said, oh, I can't. Oh, this discovery makes things so much better for me. Alright, so usually I just cover the entire boat, but now that I've done this, I can cover everything and make it even larger. So this discovery has made this game and the following games after this much easier. Alright, so now that that's been done, walls. We need to take care of walls. I got plenty of... Bump it up to 172. Like I said, I don't want to make myself too overpowered, but I do like to have things balanced. 48, I don't think that's unreasonable. Wait. Food, I'd never mess with food. And then from there, I was about to kill a dodo. Okay. Right now, I'm just gonna use stuff like berries for food, because it gives me food and water, and because of my gathering rate, I get quite a bit. Now, there is a island up north, and it's actually towards the edge of the map on this side of where I'm at, but it's really nice because it's situated between the North Zone and the Carno Island or Lava Island, which actually, on that island, I actually think it's right over there between those rocks. It's actually a secret cave. There's the raft. And it's actually pretty nice in there. I never knew it existed until like 3 weeks ago. Okay. So I need 3 ramps now. No. I think I need 6 now because of this. Yeah. Okay. Now, how I, there you go. Alright. Now, how I usually do it is, I'll do 1 ramp per side. But, let's see. 1 ramp per side, and then what I'll do is, I'll, leave that one like that, because sometimes I'll add, like, a little room back here. And then coming off of those, that is the problem with, that is majorly the only problem with my designs is for boats, I don't like to leave this open like most people. Because most of the times you can just jump out and get in and it's easier. So let's see. Yep. So what I'm going to do here is create a bunch of wooden ceilings, and since I actually made it larger, this makes the outside area much easier for me to expand on. So I'm going to actually plop those down there. But I'm going to make this a cargo boat along as a dino hauler. So let's see. That way it can fit bigger dinos on there. Even better. Alright. Alright, so 2 foundations, 2, what the hell do you think you're doing? Alright, ow, alright, so 2 ceilings seems to be the max on the outside, and I can actually build just enough for that. Alright, ramps. Since that is what they need, it's gonna look wonky, but the finished design is useful. It's more useful than it will be ugly. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This would be my first design of a 2 ramp system. Usually I just have the 1, but it's gonna look pretty bad, I think, at least right now. But yeah, when people when I talk to people about playing Ark, like, oh, you played that game? How long you been playing it? You know, I'll be like, oh, I've been playing it for a while. You know, like, oh, how long's a while? And, a year or 2. I was like, oh, since it came out. And they're like, oh, and then they don't know how to carry the conversation sometimes because it's, oh, you've played it since it came out. I only know a little bit. I don't want to say something stupid, You ever have that conversation with your boss? And it's like, oh yeah, no, I was talking to Sharon the other day, and she was telling you 2 used to date, and then he just goes on about this whole, like, ex-wife divorce thing, and then he gets into this theory about why cereal boxes are just always so unhealthy, yet it's the best meal of the day, and then you're just sitting there like, how do I carry this conversation? Comments. That's how I feel in general about talking to you. Not a lot of people know this, but Evie, for the people watching this during stream and after stream when it's a recording, Evie is a friend of mine in IRL. I actually know her. So, yeah. So that is a fun fact. Okay, get rid of the hat. Get rid of that damn do-rag. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can... No, I cannot expand it out that way anymore. Or that way, so... That's as far as I can make it out there. So I'm just going to expand it this way. Can I make it further out? Yeah, it should be only, since this is closer to the supports than this, I can only poke it out 2 squares here. And I don't want to do that. Yeah, she's gonna start talking shit in the comments now that I've said that. She did do my makeup once. Yes, for all those people out there that are against men with makeup, I do it for fun. I have a girlfriend and a kid. I remember saying that earlier. I have a kid. So if you don't know how to live life to the fullest and do every little thing, no matter how ridiculous it is to you, if you don't do it and you don't live your life the way you want to, and you want to criticize others for the way they live, you can fuck off. I'm not on YouTube to make money. I'm on YouTube to make people feel good about themselves. And honestly, it's the cheapest version of therapy I have. So, you stick here and you like it, good for you. You don't like it, fuck off. Other than that, welcome to the stream and my channel. Get ready to hear a lot of bullshit. I should start them off like that. Alright. So I can't go out further that way or that way. And I did say I wanted to make a little room back there for like storage. Okay, but right now I'm gonna focus on the walls. And I do need a lot of walls, actually. You wouldn't think I need walls, but I do. Okay, so for the most part, it's no, I wanted that one. I'm not really let's see. Yeah, I'm now just remembering, because I built this differently, it's now gonna look different. Because usually I don't have it this wide. I only usually have 1 or 2 ramps. So now that makes me only have a 1x1 area. Not 1x1, so the raft is 3 long now. So I am oh, that's gonna look weird now. Unless I leave it like this. This is what I'm gonna do then. So pick up the wall, fix that. There you go. Now, I know there's no door frame, just suck it up and deal with it. Okay. Because that's the outside. When it flickers like that, sometimes you have to find the right position, just like that. Yeah, because when I do that, then that gives me that little bit of extra space. and then I can put a door frame there. So, because I can always make a second floor. A second floor isn't really a problem. So, all right, that makes it easier on me. Yeah, and because my character is tall, if you put a ceiling down, like his head just goes through it, as you've seen for a second there. So you can go ahead and fix this. All right then. So I have my building schematic. I cannot put. Oh, I can. So that means I can put railings there. Railings don't really do much for the dinos, because most of them can just walk right over it, like you never even built the damn thing. But I want to put railings on it because it makes it look nicer. Okay. I don't want too many railings. Builds all of the railings. Go ahead and eat like 100 berries. Oh, I want to let you guys know, so like the beard, it's kind of messed up right now, but it's growing in on my guy. And it's only been 2 days, and he's almost got like a full length beard. So some perspective for these characters. See, like over here, because you can't build out any farther, and you can't build it any farther right there. So like right here's the limit. So really, these railings are for me or my crew, you know, whoever I have here. So probably need to go to place. Actually, I'll just cut down these big ass trees. Oh wow, I need more than that. Probably will have to get thatch here in a bit, because I haven't gotten thatch since I got on the island. And I cannot, yeah, I can't build out anymore. Not to this sides, so, I can't put a wall there now either. So, that is how that's gonna look. Now, because I need, doors over here. What? Didn't want that there. I didn't even want that block. Okay. So, right now, as it stands, it's only going to be 2 high. Because I don't want it to be too big, because then it's going to look ridiculous. I'm already not going to be able to see unless I'm in orbital cam. That's genuinely how these builds go. I don't build them to look pretty, I build them for use and utility. So if you're here for boat building tutorials, you're in the wrong place. If you're in here for ugly yachts, then you're in the right place. What do I need? 2 of these. 2 of these. And then, like, shit ton more walls. Later, though. Later. So, give me 1 second, I'll read your comment. There we go. Alright. Just be smaller. That can be taken in so many ways, and most men just can't shrink. Alright, yeah. Okay, get the walls out the way. I'm actually gonna have to build it 3 high. I'm gonna have to build it 3 high because of some of the dinos I'm gonna be carrying. You still need to hop off of them. So overall, this needs to be even larger. So I am. Gonna need a lot more wood. Do I have... I still got quite a bit of fiber. Sometimes I call it fibre. So if you ever see me picking out a bush, I'm like, oh, I just need to grab more fibre, then you know what I'm on about. Alright, some parts of the stream, because I'm going to be doing more than one on this island, on this game, on this playthrough. I'm not playing through the whole game, I'm just playing it to play it. But I might have my buddy Sean on here, might not. Ignore the small pleasure noises, I'm cracking my back. And if you know me in person, I beat the living shit out of my body, so like I'm almost constantly broken. It's because I'm too busy working. That's also another reason why I haven't been really streaming as much. I've been working a lot, you know, so I don't really have much time. I mean, recently I just got I had my first child. I said that, and on the other end, I just bought a second vehicle, another pickup, and this one's a diesel. So I'm working pretty hard, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm actually having fun by myself. I mean, I like to fix things, because the diesel. Let me tell you a little bit about it here. It had been sitting since 2015, and it's a Ford. Yeah, it's a Ford, but it's a 1992 F-250 with the 7.3 IDI. For people that don't know what IDI is, it's indirect injection. And the 7.3 IDI, before that they had the 6.9 IDI. And both great engines, very powerful for the 90s, and even nowadays, I mean, the torque or the tow rating, like most half-ton gassers can compare to the best 90s diesels, unless it's like a 2020 half-ton, then it compares most to like a 12-valve Cummins or a 7.3 Power Stroke. But I'm talking like naturally aspirated. That means no turbo. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I literally just forgot what I was doing here. Okay, so each of these is good for one wall, and I want it 3 high, so I want it to be 2 large for now. I'll get a 3rd ladder, just in case. 4... No, I'm not even going to bother with insulation for this. These are kind of unnecessary, so I'll move those out for building purposes. Yep. Oh, I need the two. And they're built backwards. Climb up here. And, put railings there. Perfect. Let's see. The tallest thing I would have on here is a T-Rex. And those guys are massive. So I'm actually going to make a separate boat for large dinos like that. So anything up to, I think, an Allosaurus would fit on here if I put a ceiling on it. Because once you put a ceiling on something like this, it instantly lowers your ability to have small dinos. I mean, large dinos. So, let's see. What? Sometimes these things just bug out. And the patterns don't always look the same, so if you see it going straight and you don't want it to go straight, well, deal with it, because shit happens. And then I'll have these like little rooms off to the side. There we go. And then I'll get doorways built. So that's built out by 2, and this is only. Let's see, there's 2 over here. Oh, it's cause no, I need to fix it. Because I built it out by 2, where this one's only built out by 1. That's why it looked weird. That's going to be a lot better now. Alright. And what these are going to be... Make one... Since the rooms are going to be enclosed, what I need this to be is like a scouting area, kind of. Like I said, this thing's going to look fucking ugly, but deal with it. That way it can't jump off. Well, walk off, I should say, because I literally just jumped over it. Fuck. Need that wall. Thank you. There we go. More wood. I still haven't even made a house yet. This boat's gonna be my house. Like I said, I like to have a good boat, so. Still got plenty of fiber. Should grab some while I'm out though. Get a little bit more. So I get a little over 100 per bush, I think. Because of these walls, not going to be real pretty inside, but it's not really meant to be to begin with. It looks like a weird moose. I see it. Now to sealing this all in. Honestly, I just might like remove those. Honestly, I just might make this my house. Runs out of building materials and just punches the ceiling. I am gonna have to worry about things attacking me from the ocean. Such as the boat hunting fish. Yes, it's a fish. That giant thing of the seas that people that know what I'm talking about, it's actually a fish. It's not a whale, it's a fish. There's this giant creature in the ocean, fish, that will actually hunt your boat down if it's in the area. Now, if you see the alpha variety of it, please kill it. If you are capable of killing it, please kill it, because speedboats are the fastest thing in the water that you can craft, not tame, that you can craft. And an alpha, one of those, an alpha variation, is much quicker than that speedboat. Therefore, you will lose a very expensive boat, and you will have an unkillable animal there. Let's see. This is as far out as I want it to go. Get more wood here. Need more fiber. Alright, so how's everybody's day going? Since I'm just sitting here building a boat. My day is going pretty good. Alright. I mean, you don't have to say what's going on. It's alright. I know a lot of people that are going to be like, why is he trying to get to know his chat? Well, because, you know, you guys are here for the ride so much, we're going to know you. But I already know you, Evie, so it's okay. You can text me later. Let's see. Ignore that, I have checked notification. Alright, alright. Yeah, for the most part, I'll just put these around the back. Actually, I'll leave those as like corner pieces. Yeah. Make this kind of like a giant ass roof. Like I said, won't be able to see much. So, for the most part, I'll be in orbital cam. Even now, it's still difficult to see. And it is also not done. Where do I want to go? North? No, I want to go this way. I'm going to encounter a lot while sitting out in the ocean. And for that reason, I want to hover the shoreline. I want to stick close to the shoreline as possible, because if I go too far out in the ocean and I'm not prepared, I could lose everything. But yeah, I won't have to look at the map for a while. Says that now I want to look at the map. I want to look at it. Kind of plan out the journey. Yeah, hover the coast here. Because where I want to go is all the way on the other side. It's all the way in the redwoods, so I'm gonna be here for a while. Like a long time. It'd actually be quicker to go there on foot, but I'm not gonna do that. Since my character technically isn't physically moving, like his legs aren't running, his legs aren't moving, I won't have to eat or drink probably this entire trip, just this one time actually. I will need to eat, and then that's the entire trip right there. So right over here is where I don't need to be. Go straight. This is actually deep enough for that thing to spawn. I think it actually spawns over in one of these little crevices, these deep crevices. But yeah, fun fact, the blue ob, I think, which is on one of these starting islands. And this on the one farthest from me, the big one. I think that's blue ob. Isn't it blue ob? Let's see, that's what, green? Yeah, that's green ob right there. Free turtle. Thank you, turtle. Need to go this way. Giant circle. Alright, I would see Shantae's, but the boys aren't here, so it's not fit. That Spino. Oh god, please don't get attracted to my boat. Okay, good. He's more focused on fish than me, which is nice. Alright, need to go this way. And around the island. Because once I go around it, gonna be much easier from there. Yep, and I can keep going straight from here. This boat journey is probably going to take me another 20 minutes. And I'm almost 2 hours in. I mean, almost is like 30 minutes away, roughly. Give or take 5-6 minutes. Gone too far out in the ocean. Those are megalodons. Alright, and then I'm in a safe area. I'm the only guy that sees sharks and is like, I'm safe. I was actually on a server with my buddies, and one of these islands. It wasn't over here. It was farther north. We're actually going to pass the island. He actually got an island to himself, and he called it Kame House because he had cleared out all the woods, you know, all the trees, all the bushes, rocks, everything, built a house on there, and he actually built Kame House. For people that don't know what Kame House is a place that a character lives from Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. I don't ever think Kame House is shown in GT. I cannot remember. I have not seen GT. It's not canon, but I haven't seen it in a while. Yeah, and the person that lives on the island and owns Kame House, his name is Master Roshi. And yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I love Dragon Ball. You know, my favorite anime. Keep going straight. Haven't seen Skull Island yet. Honestly, I want to just slap a V8 on the back of this boat. If I could slap a V8 on the back of this boat, I would. The redwoods are right there, so we have made tremendous progress. Now see how far the redwoods looks, and then you look at the map. Whatever you see, it's probably as far as it looks, because relatively speaking, it looks pretty damn far, and it's probably not. My favorite dinosaur in Ark and in real life, I'll actually do both. My favorite dinosaur in Ark is the Carno. It's actually debated between, for me, it's between Carno and Allosaurus, but Carno. I'm deciding now it's the Carno. A lot of people see the Carno as useless. It's pretty easy to get. It's good early game, but in the late game, you don't really need a lot of them. Because there's much better dinos that do a better job than it. I like the Carno because it's easy to get, and it has relative good damage, speed, health, and it has a bleed effect. Well, the Allosaurus also has a bleed effect, if I remember correctly, and it has much better stats. But I like the Carno because it's much easier to get. Most of the times you can find a Carno by itself, unless there's a Utyrannus. Then there's a bunch of them. But I like the Carno because it's easy to get, easy to level up, it has good stats all around. Not the best, but good stats all around. And my favorite dinosaur in real life, nobody really knows that this fish is still around. It's considered a living fossil. It's the coelacanth, or most people just call it a coal. The coelacanth is a fish in this game, and it's actually these little fish you see right here. These fish, to this very day, are still alive. We've only ever witnessed a few of them. There's not a lot of them left, but these fish, there's an alpha megalodon over there, these fish are actually still alive today. And the reason they are my favorite fish, dinosaur, you can practically call them, because they've been around since the Jurassic, if I remember correctly. But no, dinosaur, like a legitimate land dinosaur, just a dinosaur. I'm gonna go with the definition of dinosaur, like from, uh, okay. See that giant whale-looking thing? That's the thing that can destroy my boat. So I need to get more towards. I don't have the equipment to kill it. I mean, I have a bow. That's it. I might have to just kill it. I don't think I can sneak past it. It would have to. My favorite dinosaur in real life would have to be a. Oh shit! What's it called? A T-Rex. I legitimately could not think of the name for the king of the dinosaurs. But yeah, it's the T-Rex, because from the seams of the studies, the T-Rex is pure muscle, and I don't really work out myself, but I am fascinated with the human body and how some of us are no bigger than 5'5", and we can, lift like double, triple our body weight. It's extremely rare to see somebody lift more than what they weigh. Like me, I weigh, I think, 200 pounds, and I can lift. I think the heaviest thing I lifted was, I think it was a crate of scrap metal or something. Oh, I don't remember what it was. No, it was a fridge, and that fridge weighed roughly. This is the most dangerous trek right now, getting across here. I think the heaviest thing I lifted, and that wasn't like barbells or anything, was a fridge or a freezer, one of the two. And it weighed probably close to 280, 300 pounds. And that for me, I think that's pretty good, considering I'm like 6'1". I don't work out. I have a slim build, kind of like an athletic build. Not too muscular. But yeah. Let's see. What to do. Favorite artist. Favorite music artist. Favorite music artist of mine has to be, and it's nobody from the modern day era, alive or dead. I don't know, he might be alive, but it has to be Def Leppard. Yeah, Def Leppard's still alive. He just I think he lost an arm. I think Def Leppard lost an arm a while ago. It was either him or his drummer. I can't remember exactly. But it's Def Leppard. He's just amazing music. Let's see. Yeah, Def Leppard's still alive, I think. Okay, I'm relatively safe now, since I've crossed the that giant gaping ditch. Day 2 still. This is where my fortitude comes into play. Since I have upped my fortitude, I'm stronger against the environment. Like, I withstand a bit more colder temperatures. Now this is the part that's bad for me, because I don't have any dinos. So, and the dinos I did have, I left for dead. Because they were too powerful. So actually, I came over here way too early. I need to be able to build behemoth gates. I can't do that right now. And I need to build a lot of behemoth gates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my boat. Actually, it's already suitable. I just need to make a bed. Make a bed here. More hide, not a problem. I'm actually gonna make a small house right here. I think a bear would be suitable. A bear would be the best decision, but I don't have any narco arrows. I just have normal arrows. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, bit of lag there. Means things are spawning in, which is a good sign. Why is there nothing here? There's a Carno. Those are microraptors. Microraptors will mess you up. I need to probably go a little bit farther down. I don't even know if the dino taming is adequate. You know, good enough. Oh, my knee. Oh, I just straightened out my knee after sitting on it for like this entire stream. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Okay. This is a bit better. There's a bear right there. So I think he's gonna hit me here. Boat might get hit. I'm gonna move upstream here after I crash to a fucking rock. I'm actually gonna move this upstream because the place I want to live, I think I am quick enough to go over there, but in case I am not, 200 speed is enough. I'm gonna run over there and show you guys the general area. Okay, that's better. Alright, now I feel a bit safer on this trip. That's a Carno. I don't think I'm quicker than a Carno. That is a loud, loud waterfall. Not too loud for me, but it might be louder for you guys. Yep. Fun fact, living down there is nice. The server I was a part of, I did a stream or two on it. And when I lived there, when I was part of the tribe, we had a base in the ice fortress there. You know, and when we had that base there, it was kind of awesome because it wasn't too cold down there as you would think it would be, and the ponds that were down there, I made fishing houses there. It was pretty cool. And then we had a recipe station down there, and there's a walkway to go down there. There's actually a few ways to get down there. But up here, this way, is where the old base was. That was part of that server. And the reason I'm coming up here, even though it is extremely dangerous for me, because I am ill-equipped, there's a metal storage building over here. Up there on that rock face, there's a ledge. And you could have, like, I think it was like 8 behemoth gates, and it'd cover all the way across. And when you did that, you were safe from everything, you know? Because nothing was strong enough to break through the behemoth gates. Right here. You cut down everything. And, yeah. I had a house up there. It was awesome. Okay, I'm not quick enough walking. Oh, I heard, oh, I'm just like, no, not today, please. Okay, I'm safe. Safe is pretty relative right now. Okay. Full on stamina. I'm gonna run. I do want to get a bear though. I want to get a bear. A bear would be pretty good. But up here, across that walkway there is there's a cavern where there's a lot of like spiders and poisonous bats and all that kind of stuff. Not poisonous, they have rabies, but mega rabies. Not just rabies, mega rabies. But up there, I built a embassy because our tribe was one of the biggest, and we would discuss tribe things there, like agreements within the tribe, trades, whether they were good or not. Now, if they were trades for, like, the individual, like, if you were trading metal for a dinosaur you wanted for yourself, that's fine. You could do that. You didn't have to go through council or anything. You didn't have to talk with everyone else, and nobody else had to vote or agree. You just did it. Now, if it was for the tribe, which tribe always came first, once you had your stuff done you needed to do for the tribe, you were free to do whatever the hell you wanted. I made the embassy, and halfway through building the embassy, I decided to stream. Well, the stream was I previously was building it for 3 hours. The building process started 3 hours before the stream actually started, and it took so long to gather all of that wood, because all I had was a metal axe. I didn't have a chainsaw or anything, or like a dino to get wood. I didn't have any of that. I had like a Carno to protect me, and that was it. Genuinely, when I was a part of that tribe, I didn't really have much in terms of like protection or like anything. I didn't really have much. I was kind of an architect. I built everything, most of the stuff, because I got into the tribe late, and when I got in there, I was kind of the designated builder. I kind of made everything everyone needed. And we had bases spanning across the entire map. And when we did that, because how it all started was I joined halfway through its lifespan, so I was there for a pretty good chunk of its life. We absorbed a tribe's base and a shit ton of their dinos when they departed, and because the people, they were just getting tired of constantly grinding and grinding. When you get a massive tribe on a public server, it takes a lot of work, and there's a lot of effort put into this. When you do something like that, something that monumentous, that huge, it is ridiculous how much effort it takes. And I was the only architect that I knew of. If there was something needing to be built, I had to build it, and it was expensive. It was time consuming. It took ages. I was also the person that took inventory. I made inventory of everything. I even wrote how much we had of like metal and stone and flint, everything we had in our inventory, in our vaults, I took note of. And anything that was used, people had to put down what they took out of them so I could subtract it. Whatever was added, I would put in. And every Thursday of a week, I would log on and I would do inventory. And I would add what has been used and what has been taken. And when I did that, we found out somebody is siphoning a lot of the metal and stone, along with wood, to use for some reason. And there was nothing new in the bases, any of them. And we had used the embassy that I had built as kind of like a courthouse for us, because I didn't build the courthouse yet. I never got around to it. So we used the embassy for that, because it was kind of its purpose too. And when we did that, we had planned on kicking a member out, and I think we did. I think we did kick the person out, because it was highly suspicious that all the stuff was missing over a period of a couple weeks, and their base had gotten much bigger compared to anyone else that was improving their base. And I think we kicked them out, and when we did that, they kind of plotted vengeance against us. It was bad. Because it never really happened, and it kind of hindered trust between that person, because they were a good member. There was this other time where Sean and I, Warfighter 69er, I know him by Sean, but Warfighter, I just call him that. Anyway, Warfighter and I, what happened was when there was going to be this big meeting at the embassy. That's like a prank, since Sean wasn't allowed in the tribe yet. I had made poison grenades. Poison grenades do not kill you, they knock you unconscious. And the whole plan was to knock people unconscious and take their armor off, strip them naked and leave them. Because I would leave a door open for them, and because we had this giant stand, and under the stand, after the stream, there was a back door that you could go in, and you would go up to the judge's seat, where the tribe leader would stand. And when that would happen, our plan was when the person would stand up there, I would walk in, and I would sit there, and then I would text Sean like, "Hey, get ready, it's time to go." And he would walk in there, knock whoever up there is out, because it was him and 2 guards. It was good. It was supposed to be the leader of the tribe and 2 guards, and everyone else would sit in the stands. Not the stands, the chairs I had made. And knock them out, and then knock everyone else out. You would throw it to the crowds first, and then you would throw it where you're standing, which was behind them, and then you would run like hell. Nobody would know what's going on. Of course, I would be stripped naked too of my armor, and that would make it look like somebody had planned an attack. Because I had put turrets up, but we didn't have the ammo for them. So, that happened. But, yeah, no, it was funny. Because it got to a point where Sean got into the tribe, and when he made his first house outside the gates, when he got entered in, his house came with him, and there was a message put in the group that said, "Whoever's house this is needs to be removed, it's in the way of expansion." And we never expanded out there. I think what the leader was thinking is it just looked ugly sitting outside our walls. It looked like there was a fucking squatter, because the house was made of thatch and everything else was like stone and metal. And it was just this thatch house outside this like palace. It's kind of how you could put it. And he put in the group chat like, "Hey, whoever's house this is, it needs to be taken down. It's in the way of expansion." And it kind of just got destroyed because we broke down the door. I mean the group. And yeah. That happened, and that's how we got it taken down. The whole story behind its being taken down was, and how it got taken down was, a pack of wolves or a T-Rex destroyed it. But something's here. That is a big something. I don't think you guys heard it. Why? Alright. This is why it's dangerous. This is why this is a flaw. That's why that right there is a flaw. Because there's no other way to get to the helm. To steer it and get away. There's no other way. That's why that's a flaw. Dang. Okay. Alright. Go farther away so they lose aggro. I'm lucky they'll attack each other. But yeah, that stream is still on my channel actually. When I'm done with this one, I'll put it in the description, and that way you guys can watch it. But other than that, that's all I plan on doing for today. I might do a little bit more here in a day or two. I'm not too sure. I do have a lot going on. That's why I haven't been posting. It's been like half a month, half a month. Gee, like half a year, almost. Yeah, 4 months. That is weird. I looked at my channel to try to get a reference how long it's been. The last video I did was like 4 months ago, but before that it says 7 months. So is it 4 months or is it 7 months it's been? I don't know, that's weird. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to. If not, you can always unsubscribe. It helps out if you want me to do more content like this, more stupid, funny, random shit. Let me know, because I will try to make time in my day in order to do that. But other than that, thank you all for coming by and stopping and listening to my stupid rants and watching me build a useless boat. For that, thank you. Have a great day.